All right, what is up, guys? We have the final war of season 36. The shortened season. I had forgotten about that, so this is technically war number 9, but this is the last war of the season. So we didn't push initially, but here in the last 2 weeks we have been pushing, or maybe last week. I don't know. Honestly, I can't remember. But we've gotten ourselves into a situation to where if we win this war, we go into the top 10 of Masters. If we lose, we stay in the bottom 10 or the top 20, I guess you could say. So going up against Matrix, they've had a really good season. I've seen some low death counts by them. So I'm taking past 7. I'm taking this Blade with Conflictor. So I have a White Max pre-fight so that I can ignore that. The goal here with any AA fight is to parry heavy. AA is probably my favorite character. He just melts people so fast, and I feel like it almost takes a low skill level to use. But you know what? I'm okay with that. He just kills people so fast. So this Blade is Conflictor, and then I think some power efficiency, something like that, where his specials cost half as much. But anyway, he goes down quick. So next up, I have this Mojo. Once again, a great matchup with AA. My goal here is don't get tagged by a special 2. Try to follow as few prompts as possible that Mojo gives. And I think this note has brute force as well, so that doesn't become an issue here. So yeah, the goal is just to parry heavy. Hopefully get fortunate with the neurotoxins, which I do there. I just block his special 1 because he has so many hits, and that puts so many poisons on him. It's not even funny. So you can see he's just melting, and then I'm converting them into neuros with my heavy. So the Mojo goes down super fast. Next up, I have this mini Mojo. Sorry, not Mojo. Mordo mini. Taken this fight many times this season. It's a great AA fight with the White Max pre-fight. The only thing you have to worry about is when your neuros fall off to not go in and attack Mordo, because he will actually evade you. So yeah, I feel like I've gotten this fight down really well. This is a rank 4. I didn't even realize it at the time, honestly. I have an invulnerability boost for my first 3 fights, and with AA, he ends fights so fast it actually worked for all 3. So I had just enough to end out the season. As you can see, parry heavy, just block his special 1. He only has 1 prowess. It's not going to do that much damage. Heavy him. He's being pretty cooperative with his specials and his power gain phase. He's coming at me right before he gets to it. So I already have 4 neuros, as you can see. I think it goes up to 5 or 6 maybe. Yeah, 5. You see he's just melting. I think right here, I think I wait out his power gain phase. A lot of times I will just heavy there, but every now and then Mordo gets weird and he'll actually attack you during his power gain phase. So I decided to be extra safe. So section 2, I have 2 fights. I find this path to be, I don't know, maybe the most difficult path on the map. Just personally, it's my own opinion. I don't think it's the same for everyone. But this is the intercept reduction damage path where you have to intercept to hit them more. So I'm taking a Sasquatch. I think it's a rank 3 Sasquatch and a rank 4 I-Bomb with Warlock. The I-Bomb I really wasn't worried about. Although this node does have, redoubled determination, I think it is, no, sadist, where I-Bomb will hit harder for debuffs on him. I'm not sure, but I think his poisons count towards that, so you got to be careful. Anyway, I still wasn't too worried about this fight, honestly. I-Bomb with Warlock is a great matchup. So I get an intercept right off the beginning. And I think my goal, I think I didn't care if I got him to a special 2, because obviously I'm not going to get poisons on me. And then I realized he did have willpower as well, so I went ahead and threw that special 2. He throws a special 1. I'm not going to get poisons on me, so I don't need to worry about it. I'm just getting my intercepts here, and it's going really well. Not having any issues. I think right there I tried to get to a special 2, but I was just shy of it. So that was just a mistake on my part. But anyway, yeah, I-Bomb goes down really easy here. So Warlock is a beast. I love the fact that I ranked 4 in him. All right, next up is the Sassy. I was kind of worried about this fight, honestly. I have White Max pre-fight, so I can ignore this part of the node that is Mighty Charge. However, I knew that with talking with my alliance mates, once he hits the Wrath of Tarnic or whatever it's called, he would still not be able to be parried. So even though he is a rank 3, he still has a lot of health, 200 and some thousand. And if you don't get the intercept, of course, you double that because it's 50% reduced. So yeah, I was pretty calm for this fight, but I also didn't want to die. At this point, it was a super close war. I think they only had like 30 kills, and we were at like 100 and some, but we had like 4 or 5 deaths, and they had 0, maybe 1. So I knew it was going to be really close. So I really didn't want to be the guy who dies. And right off the beginning, I get parried. So I was like, that is not the kind of start you want to have. So, yeah, so the basic strategy here is just get to a special 2, try to get an intercept, and then fire off a special 2. Sorry, I just said that. It's been a long day. Anyway, so his protection came up right when I threw that special 2, so it didn't do that much damage. But I got a good intercept there, so I can start to do a lot of damage here, hopefully before he hits his Wrath of whatever it's called, Tarnak or whatnot. His special 2 is really easy to evade. Now, once he does get into his Wrath mode, you got to be really careful. You can punish his heavy, but you cannot punish his specials, or at least in my opinion and my experience. So even though it looks like you want to punish that special 2, its timing is super close, and it's just not worth it, honestly. You can punish that heavy, though, just like you saw there. So I swear in war, his Wrath phase is so much longer than any other time. I was in the corner, and I thought I could attack him, but just to be extra safe, I saw that his Wrath phase wore off, but I wanted to be safe here. Just take it easy. You've got a lot of health, so I threw a special 3 to get more. It's based on the map, and I knew it would also power drain him, so I'm trying to get an intercept here, trying to just kind of nuke him down a little bit. I see the fight timers. It's okay, but it is taking a little while, and it is a close death counter I knew it was going to be, so I did want to keep that in mind. And I think the rest of this fight here goes pretty well. Also, yeah, Sasquatch, I forgot, has a good regen phase at the end, so that's another reason why Warlock is a perfect counter for him. So here, I think I do, I get the intercept, and then I drop my special 2, and that was a really, really good thing for that. See, right there, I tried to punish that special 1 while he's in the Wrath phase, and that was a bad idea. You do want to watch out for his projectile on a special 1 during his Wrath phase. I think it's just during his Wrath phase, I believe, because it will stun you. So, and yeah, that was that. So he went down. That was my war. It was super close, super close. Came down to the very end, and we did end up winning by 1 death. They had us on time. So it's a good thing that we did get that extra kill. So that's it for the season. That's a wrap. We hit top 10. I thought it was a good season given the fact that we didn't push at the beginning, and we kind of got into good form. So hopefully we can go into next season in good form, and we're going to push for the podium. So hopefully that goes well. So that's a wrap on season 36. Thanks guys for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day.